Hello, my amazing fifth grade artists. Today we are going to be doing the second part of our relief sculpture using value painted papers. Last class you painted a tint of a color of your choice using paper split into 6 different sections. Today we are going to be transforming those papers into a relief sculpture, which is a flat work of art that has dimension to it. So it has a variety of layers on that work. You can see a variation of different shapes on these reliefs. This one is more of a geometric. I'd say this one is geometric, and some organic ones. This one bleeds off the edge of my composition. This one also incorporates 2 shapes coming from different directions, meeting in the middle on the background. Let's look at how we can accomplish this. The first thing that I did was I wrote on the back of all of my different squares 1 through 6. I put 1 on the lightest and 6 on the darkest value. 6 is the value of paper that will be our background, but you are welcome to reverse it to make the darkest color on the top and the lightest color on the bottom. That is your preference. With these papers, I'm going to start with the lightest one today, and we are going to be cutting a shape of your choice. I would suggest starting with your pencil and drawing your shape towards the edge of your paper, so that we are using our paper most efficiently. If I draw my shape here in the middle, I have to cut into the middle and then cut out my shape. Today, I think I'm going to do an organic shape that maybe goes off the edge. The first starting shape, don't make it too tiny. A little bit bigger than your thumb is best. Use your scissors and cut out the shape. I like to keep my extra papers in order because I can also use these papers to create a reverse composition. Put your top paper on, and I would like you to use your finger to actually mark the width that you need to accomplish for your next shape. We are drawing contour lines, so each shape should be the same as the one above it. Do your best cutting, and make sure to erase any pencil if you see them as well. Again, a nice, generous border on our contour shape. This will help us to see those layers more clearly. Notice how I'm even starting to create a composition with my scraps. You can even increase the contrast of your shapes as you go up by increasing the border width. And this is my 5th paper, which is the last paper that I'm going to be cutting today. If you are doing a shape that is in the center of your paper like this, keep in mind if there are places where the shape will go off the edge and need to be squared by the size of the paper. So for example, with this one, if I make it a really large contour, I might have to stop it early on the edge of the paper here. I have cut all of my shapes, and now I actually have 2 different relief sculptures. I have my positive and my negative space one. To assemble them, we are going to be using a foamy double-sided tape. When you are cutting off pieces of your tape, I would like for you to use a piece of tape that is smaller than your fingernail. If it is any bigger than your fingernail, it is too much. You can use just a few pieces per layer of your sculpture. You do not need to cover the entire back of your paper with double-sided tape. So for this small shape, I just need 3 pieces, and this is double-sided tape, so it has other wax papers that you need to pull off before placing it down onto your sculpture. So by the end, boys and girls, you will have a layered up, thicker relief sculpture with a full square 6th piece. Please make sure to write your name, class, and number on the back if it is not already there. I know that some of us have our name, class, and number on that darkest value. All right, boys and girls, when you are done with your work and you have done both the positive and if you are able to do a negative relief, then you are welcome to do that. Please make sure to throw away all of these little pieces. And if your scissors are a little bit sticky, we want to put them in the sink so that they can get washed off because the foamy tape can leave a residue on those. All right, boys and girls, please begin.